Okay, so apparently the AI will accept a 101 peace offer. But Sokoto Caliphate is going to concede the war. Works for us. We can annex their entire country. There we go. They are annexed. We should have a truce timer with Tiberi. It says there's still a satellite of a nation that does not exist. So that's... Wait, no, it just needs to update, I think. I'm going to go ahead and now target these guys. Oh, they're right here, too. That's kind of interesting. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and unsphere them. Decrease relations, and... Oh, with an alliance, right. And then declare war. So... And there we go. Let's get started. And for some reason, I'm not sure what happened, but my literacy is up to 70% now. I don't remember it being that high, but it's a picking, I think. I have been encouraging intellectuals a lot, or sorry, clerks, to get that clerk research point bonus, and it is helping quite a bit as far as the research point goes. As far as filling our factories, probably not so much, but you know what? Works for me. No, we're gonna go ahead and add this, and I think they might. Yeah, they'll accept that right away. So, you are mine now. And yeah, these guys are no longer a satellite of that nation. But yeah, the border gore over here is kind of gnarly. But we have control of the interior. It's kind of unfortunate that we don't have Lagos or something like that, because we almost have African Manifest Destiny, but we do not. Because of just how the borders work, I guess. We've essentially taken what we could. I don't really know if there's a whole lot more that we can do. I guess we could try taking these guys, but we don't have a Casus Belli against them. I could wait for the month to take over, and maybe we'll actually get one that will spawn. But looks like these guys can be stated. I'm going to go ahead and just do textile mobile. As you can tell, most of the empire is stated now. It's going pretty great for us. I am continuing to build some more armies, especially with our African troops that we've got. So we've got a bunch more from Sokoto. And we'll just kind of keep building some armies and really just prepare ourselves to attack Russia. They went over the containment or infamy limit again. And they're at war against Japan. Okay. Japan has 17 out of 30 army tech. They have 18 out of 30. We can actually probably let that go on for a little bit. What is this war over? They want to cut Japan down to size. But what that means is that a lot of their armies are in the east. It is possible for us to take the Caucasus, I would think. So I think that's going to be our next step. We have a massive navy. Probably one of the better ones in the world right now. I would say. I want to try... Oh, we can build battleships? Really? Do we even have oil? I don't think so. Okay, so I think we're ready to take the decision to go after the Caucasus. So I'm going to take it. It shouldn't start our war right away, but we will get the cores. Which gives us the opportunity to go ahead and expand over here. Declare war, liberate all cores, yeah. I would have thought that France would have dishonored them by now, because they're over the infamy limit. But I think if we do attack them, I doubt they would accept the call to arms if they're over the infamy limit like that. That seems a little strange if you ask me. So we're gonna wait a little bit for some armies to get there. We should be there pretty soon. It's not too concerned, so we'll just have to wait. All right then. So we're gonna go ahead and declare war. They have a lot of brigades because they're mobilized. The fact that Japan's kind of kicking their butt at the moment makes me think that we should still be fine if most of their units are over the east, which should give us enough time to push forward, and maybe we can actually just take out their capital. Liberating all our cores will be 45 war score. Who'd all join? Everyone that matters. Italy would join. Everyone else would join. King Empire allied with me, but they will not join either. And I actually prefer if they don't join. Because that would probably cause more issues than not. Now, I'm curious if France ends up joining. I'm going to go ahead and send my troops to cover the choke points here. Over here requires 2. There's not really any way to get around that. Which one has better defense? You. So 36k goes there, you go there. And the rest will just kind of fill in the gaps and just conquer the territory there so we get the ticking war score. I'm going to start sending my troops up through here. And we're going to kind of hope for the best. It's going to be fun. So very fun. Okay, so France does join. Which is kind of perplexing to me, but like, whatever. I'm pretty sure Italy has the upper hand here. And they'll be able to take out France. Yeah, they have the fleet power. They have more troops here. So I think they should be fine. It does mean we have France, which is kind of running away over there. Not sure why. But, well, let's just get this war started. Okay, great. I was getting kind of worried, but it looks like Russia's fine piecing out now, which works perfectly fine for me, because we get all of our cores down there. We can move our units back here to crush the Germans, and hopefully save Italy from a humiliating defeat. And they can move all their troops back to the east. So let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. Caucasus are now ours. I don't know if it does anything a whole lot in particular, but we now have all these units, which are free to reposition themselves along our western lines, and we can start blunting the German offensive here. Okay, so I'm debating whether or not to actually take something from the Germans here. I'm leaning towards just white piecing. I can't think of anything I would really want besides maybe some of their African colonies. But even then, I don't know. I don't think they're really good enough to try going for. And require fighting for a longer period of time. And the tides of the war are just as likely to change against our favor. I mean, I doubt it, but obviously Italy's kind of struggling a lot, and I don't really want them to collapse like that. So I am fine piecing out here, and just taking that white piece. We'll figure something else out later. I guess we could try... Yeah, no, it's fine. Let's just go ahead and white piece with... Or not. Apparently this won a massive battle. I don't know what that's about, but okay, we're gonna keep fighting. That's annoying. Okay, so quick update. This war is going on and on and on. It is never ending. But I have destroyed 200 brigades of Germans already and about 60 Austrian brigades. Completely wiped them out. And I'm kind of continuing to do that. So I feel like at some point in the near future, we'll just have the scales kind of tip to where they don't have any more troops to field. And we just wipe them all out. So I'm going to kind of do that just because it seems like it would be kind of, I don't know, fun. So that's the immediate plan right now. We're just going to keep wiping out some German troops. Oh, it looks like Italy just pieced out and they gave up their land. So now it's just us. That gives us the benefit where we could probably throw a war goal on and just take something from this war. Even though Italy got kind of skiffed there. But that's probably fine, I would think. What if you were to take... I guess we could actually free history, huh? If we were to take... that's only 13 war score. And we could take this area. Yeah, I think we'll take Dalmatia. They would accept it. We could try adding something else too. But we're actually already at 18 infamy. I know I got some decisions I want to take that will increase some infamy, so I might just be satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and peace out. And we won the war. Oh, gosh. Well, I didn't know that was a thing. I actually kind of like the border a little. It's not that bad, to be honest. Ooh, construct level 4 naval bases. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah. Now we can build a ton of battleships if we get access to oil, which, yeah, we don't have access to oil yet. So, let's kind of see how things go. But that was a good war. I'd say that was a success. Okay, I guess Armenia is declaring independence. Nothing huge though, just a little small rebellion. Nothing I can't handle myself. We'll send this army. Okay, so we're switching back to reactionaries really quick because we do need that jingoistic war policy in order to annex Kuwait. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. It does cost us 1 infamy, but that is pretty cheap as far as that goes. In Kuwait, well, there's not really much there, but we won it anyways. The less nations in our sphere, or the less nations that make our country not look very even or not border gory, then yeah, anyways, we'll take it. 1895 expedition to the Arab Gulf. Okay, so gain 1 infamy to gain cores on Qatif and Hufaf. I think Qatif and Hufaf's right there. We kind of already have those, but I think that might be an event chain. It might allow us to have an revoke Trucial autonomy. They need to be my puppet. And they will be my puppet if I get mass politics. So, it's not too hard to do. Mass politics for both, actually. So once we get mass politics, looks like we'll be able to peacefully annex the remainder of the Arabian Peninsula. I'm not sure about how Oman will be. It might just be easier to annex them outright once we get a little bit less infamy. And, okay, so incorporation of Azerbaijan. So at long last, we've reclaimed Azerbaijan, I think, from the Russians. The Azerbaijani people are not separate from us. Their language is almost a dialect of Turkish. As such, our state has proposed giving them equal rights in the empire. So 10 prestige and Azeri is added as accepted culture. And, oh, so Russia actually loses cores on some of these provinces? Which ones? Shirvan and Iran. So these two. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so they lose cores there. It's kind of wonky looking, but okay, that's kind of cool. Aziri. Actually, that's quite a big portion of pops here. In fact, that's a lot. I think, yeah, we can actually have quite a few more, or only 3 more guards, but I think there's a lot more units coming from these areas. Anyways, perhaps, but that's cool. Oh, that's interesting. So I just got a incorporation of Georgia event. It didn't really say anything happened, but I guess Russia lost their cores over here. The only place they have any cores now is Armenia. So that's kind of cool. I'm also justifying for war against Oman. I got kind of tired of waiting, and I didn't see a decision that specifically targeted them, so I'm going to go ahead and just conquer them anyways. It's only 5 infamy for both the territories there. I am a little concerned that we might go over the infamy limit, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're already a few days in, so hopefully we don't have anything like that happen. Alright, and now we can establish Protectorate. It looks like we didn't get any infamy for that one, so we got really lucky. I'm happy with that because we got like 5 infamy. We were trying to take Gobir over here. I didn't show that, but I got discovered like day 1. So that balances it out, right? Let's go take out Oman. And there we go. So Oman is now ours. Perfection. And apparently we could change this into a state. There's not really anything useful here. Maybe if we wanted to do canned food, but there's like, there really is nothing. What's the Cyrenaica plan? His Majesty's government view with favor the establishment in Cyrenaica, a national home for the Jewish people. Barca. What's Barca? Oh, this area. So we basically give it to Israel. If it was like just these 3 state or provinces, then sure. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna do it. Maybe later, but not right now. Okay, so it looks like Austria-Hungary is doing some shenanigans again. I don't know why they would do this, because they're already at war against Japan and the US, apparently. In fact, why are they at war with the US? American War of Cuban Freedom. I will join in against Austria-Hungary. I don't want the Germans to join in, though, because I'm trying to get become allies with them. Once, I think 1900 or 1905 rolls around, and Great Wars are allowed, I can have multiple great powered allies, so I kind of want Germany to join our bloc since they're no longer allied to the UK. This does present some issues, but it looks like Germany's not joining, and I'm not surprised because, I mean, that sounds like suicide, right? Like, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and take out the Austrians. We could probably manage to take Kurdag, actually. And if Italy takes Istria, that basically blocks off their entire sea axis, which would be kind of funny. Alright, there we go. So Italy added their acquire core? Reconquer core? Acquire Istrian. And then we got our little small territory here in Montenegro, so peacing out. And that's the result. So Austria-Hungary is now cut off from the entire Mediterranean. Myself and Italy have taken that position ourselves. I'm actually going to construct... Actually, I'm going to wait slightly. We do have the Montenegrin borders decision now. I'm probably not going to do that because I think that requires us to release him as a vassal. No. So, essentially, Bishopric of Montenegro gets all those cores, whereas everyone else loses their cores. I think. Yeah, that's what it kind of seems like. Well, fine by me. There we go. So now Great Wars have been discovered. Ignore that. I think that means we can now ally with Germany. We could, if they wanted to. They don't. That's fine. We can wait a little bit. I think they will accept an alliance at some point in the future. Apparently, Japan would accept an alliance, but I'd rather go for Germany. Their proximity is much more useful for us. Alright, so we just got our anti-rationalism. Mass politics or infiltration? I kind of want to go for infiltration, so I can go ahead and just do the construct level 5 forts everywhere. Mass politics would be useful to consolidate the rest of our empire, but I'm going to go for infiltration first. Plus, you know, having stormtroopers and tanks would be absolutely fantastic. We start reorganizing our entire military, so that's a really important tech to get. So we're going to go ahead and do that, then we'll do mass politics later. Okay, so the face of Agamemnon. That's good for us because that's almost 10,000 research points. So we can showcase our splendor or we can showcase our superiority. I would prefer to get better relations, I think, instead of making everyone lose prestige, because we are significantly further ahead in prestige department compared to everyone else. Quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but that 10,000 research point bonus is massive. And Armenia, so yeah, so it looks like Russia loses their claim over here in Armenia. Fantastic. So they don't even have any claims in the Caucasus anymore. They do have a claim over in Crimea, but we'll see how long that lasts. And now we have infiltration. That's good. In fact, we can just go ahead and construct all level 5 forts. Let's see. That's all level 4. Darn it. Oh wait, no, these are level 5. Interesting. Maybe it only increases the level of the fort that's already there. Which I guess makes sense. I was kind of thinking otherwise. Which is apparently wrong. That was my bad. That's unfortunate. I really wanted level 5 forts everywhere. Alright, so mass politics is now ours. That means we can focus on something else, like maybe electrical power generation. That will propel our economy forward because we'll get the Edison's light bulb thing, and then we can start getting electric gear factories going, and finally get our radios produced so we can... Oh wait, telephones. We need telephones. But we're not anywhere near that just yet. We have 2 more decisions. So, this two-cell treaty would be making the UAE a puppet. We get 3,000 research points? Yo, that's crazy. Or not. And then we could also annex them outright if we wanted to. Where's the claim? Where is that at? Bahrain, Qatar. I don't know if we really need that. Because we just annexed them just now. We could spend 5 infamy to get 2 cores when I don't think we really need them. I'm more curious what might happen afterwards, but we don't even have the infamy for it anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and disable that, and we'll just keep moving forward. There we go. So now we can build stormtroopers, which is going to revolutionize our entire army. In fact, I'm just going to produce that many. 70. We can have probably 5 stormtroopers per army. I think should be fine. Alright, so now Germany will accept my alliance. That took a while. So they are allied with me now. I could also ally with Japan, apparently. Which I suppose I will. I don't know if that's too many great power alliances or allies. Or not. But I can't really test because everyone else hates me. Alright, Qajar Empire is now in our sphere. Sort of extends our possibilities. I almost want to make them a puppet, though. If that's possible. Huh. I think it would be. Just make the Khazar Empire a puppet. Because otherwise they're not going to help me at all. They're kind of useless. I'm going to go and consolidate my influence, though. First. And then deal with some of these Jacobin rebels. I think they just want some reforms, which we can go ahead and give. They want old age security. No, unemployment benefits. Press freedoms. And you know what? I am fine giving that. There you go. Have the free press. Or censored. Oh, Italy allied with Germany now. That's kind of cool. So I guess it's the Central Powers have returned. Because Austria-Hungary is also allied with Germany. They're not really allied with us for obvious reasons, but the Central Powers are back. Stronger than ever. Okay, so it's 1905, and I noticed that France and Russia are allies. We have a free Casus Belli against them for dismantling nation. And honestly, I think it's about time for a world war. We're not going to do it just yet because I'm modernizing our armies. I put stormtroopers in every single army. I'm putting 2 armors in each army as well. And I'm just about to build a bunch of airplanes for each of the armies. And that will completely modernize our forces. We did take Khazar Empire from the British, which is really cool for us. I'm thinking about just puppeting them, since that's probably the easiest option to take care of them for. And we've also been modernizing our entire industry, at least in the sense of building telephone factories, automobile factories, electric gear factories, tank and airplane factories. So that's working out for us, I believe. And where's my airplane factory? Right there. So I'm going to go ahead and prioritize that as much as possible. But yeah, we are on the march forward. I think we're like the world supplier of tanks at the moment. Most of the tanks are for us because we need like 26 because we have so many tanks. But yeah, things are looking good. All right, guys. It is time. What you've probably been waiting for the past 10 minutes at least, and maybe the entire game. It's World War I. And we are going to dismantle the Russian Empire. France is going to join, and we're going to dismantle them as well if we can. But Germany and Italy should both join us, I believe. Let me make sure. Germany will accept, Italy will accept, Japan will accept. Transylvania, Samos. I mean, Samos is kind of... They have 12 ships. They can do something, I guess. But anyways, it's time for war. Our troops are ready. The men are rallied. World War I has now started. Yep, there we go. The Great War has started. Alright then, let's I want to keep these troops here to kind of block the Baltics. Caucasus. And then we might be able to push forward a little bit later, but otherwise... Oh, this is so exciting. I have not fought a World War in Victoria 2 in so long. That's either a good thing or a bad thing. But let's just start sending our troops in. I'm going to start with sending you guys through here. And, well, I mean, without further ado, let's just get this war started. I didn't know that was a thing. So apparently the Russian Empire has a provisional government because their people are weary, tired, and starving. The Tsar has them abdicated and a new provisional government's been installed. I don't really know what that means for us, but like the war is almost over. Yeah, they're a republic now. 45% war exhaustion. They're ranked 13. There's really not much going on, so I'm probably just gonna skip towards when the war is over at this point. But yeah, I'm just building up a front line along the Urals here, and it's kind of nice. I didn't realize that there's only like a certain portion that you can actually cross. You can't really cross here, so I don't have to worry about troops kind of coming over here. So that's nice. And it looks like Japan is kind of slowly working its way from the east. They don't have any resistance anymore because Russia only has 42 brigades. So last them are over here. And there we go. I'm not gonna get any other... well, I guess I could do reparations, but I don't think we need to. I'm a little concerned about the infamy that we have. We're already taking out this entire portion. I guess I could release Morocco, perhaps, from France. Like free people, Morocco, just because it's like right there. It's a lot of war score or infamy though. 1.8 infamy. I know there's a peace conference afterwards. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen there. Oh, they're being dismantled anyways. I don't think that's a concern. So, to be honest, I don't see much else. I mean, I could wait a little bit for people to add war goals, but I don't think that's necessary or desirable. I just kind of want to see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and proceed. The Istanbul conference has been called. So very well. How to be treated in defeat must now be considered. How would we like to do with Sweden cores? I mean, do they even have any cores left? They took... Oh, maybe with Finland. We might get a Scandinavia. That's funny. What the heck happened here? Did I not add? I did add this. No, I didn't. No, okay, look at this. So this state is called Yekaterinoslav. This one's called Yekaterinodar. I got them mixed up when I added the war goals. Ah! Should I go back and just... Yeah, I'm gonna go back. That was a mistake on... Oh, there's not much I can do about that. You know, we'll see. Okay, I don't know if that really counts as cheating, but I just went ahead and changed the ownership of this province, or switched the ownership, so Russia got that back, and I have this now. So yeah. Okay, so it's been like a year, and nothing has fired in regards to a dismantlement deal, which is a little strange because I do remember that being a thing, so I'm not sure why that hasn't occurred. Maybe it still will, but from the looks of things, it looks like they're not being dismantled, which is really annoying, but we'll see. As always, please leave a like down below and consider subscribing if you would like to see more content just like this, more frequent uploads. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.